Today we're wheeling with Tony Pellegrino and the crew from GenRight. It's the GenRight 2024 Black Hills Trail Takeover, and Tony brought the Terremoto JKU. For those of you who don't know, the Terremoto JKU is a street-legal JKU built to showcase GenRight's off-the-shelf suspension systems. But what better way to prove the quality than by running it in the 4400 class at King of the Hammers and finishing? A respectable finish, 32nd place in a street-legal vehicle. I was told that Tony started GenRight from a handmade fuel tank, and since then he's grown it into an empire. And Tony's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Always willing to talk about four-wheeling, driving tips, and ways to possibly improve your rig, or his rig. And man, does he know how to wheel. We started our day on T-Back, one of the way more challenging trails in the Black Hills. Rated as a level 8, and the signage says that you can do it with 35-inch tires, but they don't recommend daily drivers. But you know, me being me, I was just foolhardy enough to give it a shot. And well, let's say that it was a successful failure. I didn't break anything, but I felt like I brought a knife to a gunfight. Now, if this guy taking video from the rock looks familiar, that's Ty. You can find him on the YouTube channel Judith the Jeep. He was a little smarter than me and didn't bring his Jeep out on this trail. Now the guy shielding his face and spotting, that's Wes. And you can find him at Cedar Street Off-Road in Black Hawk, South Dakota.
Okay.
After the second time standing it on the back bumper, the decision was made that rather than pull cable and drag me around the whole trail, it would be best if I turned around and went out the one obstacle that I could get through. It seems that the trail has gotten more and more rutted, and that with 35-inch tires, the Mistress would need a lot more lift, probably a lot more tire to get all the way around this trail. So we backed it up and got it off to the side, and I took advantage of that time to get some footage of the big boys running. Yeah, these are the guys with 40 and 42-inch tires and rear steer. And a lot of these are running GenRight suspension components. Okay, let's put things in perspective. Look at the difference in tire size between Brontes, and the Dirty Mistress. This is the difference between a 40-inch tire and a 35-inch tire. And make no mistake about it, not everybody made it up this obstacle with ease. This obstacle is technical, and there's adjustments and corrections that have to be made midway. By the way, did I happen to mention rear steer? Yeah, rear steer is probably the biggest game changer in off-roading. Show off. In an admission of defeat, our noble warrior mounted his really short steed with its really small tires and departed Bikini, vowing to return with larger tires and more suspension travel. Yes, our noble warrior set out to join the other 4 intrepid men with their small-tired jeeps to embark on a trail called Iceman.
Our 4 intrepid men enter the level 6 land of the little Jeeps, or shall we say, fun size.
Whether or not 37-inch tires are smaller as considered fun size is yet to be seen. But we're on a mission. We're out to conquer Iceman. Iceman is a one-way in, one-way out trail with a loop at the bottom. It ends at a spring, which was closed off several years ago by the Forest Service and used to continue on down into the creek bed and actually came out over near Sturgis. But that's long since been closed off. Leading our little band of fun-sized Jeeps down the trail is Steve. Most of the time he was walking and spotting us, when in fact his teenage daughter was piloting his Jeep down the trail. I must say she did a fine job of wheeling it, especially considering most of the time she was doing it without the aid of a spotter, as Steve was spotting us.
following Steve, we have Troy in this beautiful red and silver LJ, easily the nicest of all the TJ series of vehicles that showed up for the event. Yeah, nice. And behind Troy, we have Mike, probably the closest vehicle to stock, running his JL. And mind you, he's running without a lift kit. Yeah, that's me, bringing up the rear in the Dirty Mistress, the V8 powered 98 Wrangler. Despite being a level 6, Iceman is technical, with steep rock descents that require proper tire placement or ride your skid plates. And what goes down must come up. Remember, Iceman is a one-way in, one-way out. So you go down, you've got to come back the same way.
Sound of that.
And that, friends, was the sound of a throwout bearing. Yes, that throwout bearing started going out when we were on our Kerwin trip with Wyoming Jeepers. And I'd like to take a moment to just say, I hope you're enjoying the video. And please watch until the end and subscribe to the channel. It helps us pay for the damage we do to the Jeep running these trails in the Black Hills. It helps us to keep bringing you more content. And hey, it saves you from more videos of Moab.
Babe, hun, what are we doing today?
We are wheeling the Camp 5 road area with all of the GenRight crew. This is going to be a blast.
Yes.
These are a great bunch of guys, and we are going to have a good time.
Yes, it is. And weirdly enough, usually we're the bigger vehicle on the trail.
We're the smallest Jeep here.
Punch myself in the face.
Somebody's got a nice little shit box here. And I don't want to block anybody that's offload.
No, but they're continuing. I think this is another crew, babe.
I found out the value of a lift kit yesterday. When you don't have one, you bag on things.
One thing about the South Dakota trails, bring your skid plates.
Yeah. That step is key.
For scale.
Rest assured, when you get a collection of guys together of a similar mindset with the same mental illness, things are going to get entertaining.
gonna drop first.
Beginning of this section of trail, Mike says, "You do it, I'll do it." No peer pressure here. Here we find Mike up on the ledge.
Might scrape a little.
If the sport of off-roading has an equivalent to drag racing's John Force, it would have to be Tony. He's the guy that's always out there with a smile, mixing it up with the people that come to his events, always happy to talk to you with good advice, good stories, and just an all-around great guy to hang out with. And this has been an amazing event. And I certainly hope that in the future we have a chance to spend more time with him, have many more opportunities to run more trails with him, and build some more memories. You guys remember Mike? If you do it, I'll do it. Well, here he is up on the ledge again. Always know that when you come to an event of this size, the Forest Service is going to have us under a microscope. Yes, even though Jeepers tend to pick up more trash than they leave, we're often blamed for a lot of the trash and debris that's blowing around in the hills, even though it's largely attributed to people camping and having tarps and things of that nature, coolers, styrofoam coolers break and get away, and sometimes it's just trash that blows in from off of the highway. So anytime we're out in the hills, we pick up trash. And we're stopping for a brief trash pickup. And we'll be on our way. Now, we didn't know it, but we were about to have an unexpected detour.
Got a spot we can get back up on the main road, just back a little way. Landowners have it blocked off. Oh, yeah. Nothing we can do about it. Yeah. Landowners have it blocked off. There's plenty of other places around here to wheel.
Unfortunately, some of the trails in the Black Hills do happen to run across private land. And if the landowner decides to gate it off, well, there's nothing that we can do about it. So if you run into a situation like that, respect the gates. Turn around. Usually there's another way to pick up the trail somewhere down the road. And just find another spot, jump back on, and have a good time. Well, Mike, how you doing, buddy? This is about where things went wrong. I mean, really wrong.
All that plant, man. What? What's wrong?
You broke.
Here, let me get on the radio. You got a radio with you or no? You got a radio with you? Are you on 17? They're on that side. Just that. How far over? Let's see, trail. I have a strap if you want. No, I think it's probably. So it looked like it was just your, what do you call it, the outside section. Or just it's your drag shaft off the side. Hey, can you hear me? Yep, on this rock around. Back up here.
Even though we broke on the trail, would I go on a trail takeover with Tony again? Absolutely. And greater than the Wheelin, the friendships formed on this trip are more precious than gold. Tony, Troy, Mike, and Steve, I look forward to our next trail. Not every day on the trail ends on a high note. Every time you take your Jeep out on the trail, there's risk. You might just break an axle shaft. You might wind up upside down. But it's not always sunshine. But as long as you go into it knowing that, and measure your risk versus reward, there's no greater feeling of freedom than getting out, and getting away from the crowds, and challenging yourself, and challenging your Jeep. And I'd like to take this opportunity again to thank you for watching, and invite you again to join us and subscribe to the channel. And please watch these videos to the end. Help us reach our milestones of 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. And then YouTube helps pick up some of the repairs and helps us with more modifications. So our day today ended with the Jeep going home on a stretcher. But unlike some, we really do build back better.
Another daily life in the Jeep.
Yes, we've got chrome moly axle shafts, but that's another video. So always remember, Jeep, just explore every path. Today, Jeep means just empty every pocket.